We're gonna see if we can do anything to the Sylvanas. Neith is a much better target. We're gonna try to stick to her. In.
Alright.
We get one. Now we're gonna turn on to Set. Set gets stunned a little bit. Mulan's able to get the set. We're gonna push up. So now we're grouped as a team. We should be able to run at them. We pop a horrific onto the Sylvanas. We're gonna stick onto this Nike. Then onto the Sylvanas. We can leave the target. We're able to get back kill. And then we are also able to clean up Nike. What do, Skibbity Boo? It's your boy Seanyb Gaming, and today we have a unique video. We are doing a Camazotz Lifesteal build. This was requested by a subscriber. Typically, I usually just take a request for a god and a roll, but we're gonna mix it up and try out this guy's full build. He kind of gave me freedom in the order and what items. He just said Lifesteal Camazotz solo. So we're gonna see how it goes. If you are new to the channel, I upload 6 to 7 times a week, and the whole goal is to reduce the Smite learning curve. So even though we're doing kind of a crazy build this game, hopefully we can point out some informative information. If you are a returning viewer, this is the first type of video where I'm doing of this, so please let me know your thoughts on it. Also, the stats of the game are going to be posted at the end. So let's kind of just take a look at it. We're going to not really go over Camazotz abilities, other than his 1 is a line attack that gives you bonus power if it hits an enemy god. His 2 is a single target line attack that if it hits the main camp of a jungle camp, it's going to give you increased lifesteal, stacks up to 3 times. And then his 3rd attack is a leap that is going to heal based on the amount of enemies that he hits. And in this game, we are going against Sobek. Sobek has been seeing a lot of play in solo lane lately. This is because he has anti-heal built into his kit, and he just kind of does well in solo lane. So we're going to clear this wave. We do have Mulan heading to our blue. We're going to try to tag these minions up. We did get all of the minions, and Mulan is a beautiful soul. She actually held all the minions for me, so I'm going to get the full XP here. Beautiful soul, Mulan. I don't know if I always do that when I'm jungler, even though it really affects the solo lanes. Right now we're level 2, he's level 1. That is because he missed either some blue XP from the blue camp, or he missed the XP from the initial wave. So right here, one thing to note is that Camazotz has a cleave, so we want to optimize our cleave. We're going to get our 2 off. Typically you'd want to get your 1 off to get the bonus power, but we're just going to kind of keep bopping as we bop. Sobek is going to get the totem, but that is okay. We just gotta watch out for Flux into tower. That is the main concern right now. Other than that, we should be able to out-sustain him. He does have anti-heal built into his kit, but it shouldn't matter too much. It will have an effect, but shouldn't be too crazy. So there's the pull into tower that we need to avoid. We're gonna get our 2 off, which is gonna provide us a little bit of health back. So in terms of the build, we went the Warrior's Blessing, which gives you health and mana when you hit an enemy god, so that is kind of lifesteal. And then we're going to be going into the attack speed boots, and that is just because there is no lifesteal on physical boots. So we are just cleaning away. We are trying to save up for some boots. We're going to go for a totem. This matchup is really just, I mean, we both have some sustain. We both have decent getaways, decent CC. So it's just kind of existing in this lane and collecting the farm. I am really looking forward to the changes that they're going to be making to Warrior's Blessing. I think that should really change up this lane quite a bit. That should be coming in the 7.6 patch. So
Enemy missing middle.
make sure you're looking out for that. So right there we use our 2 on the large blue minion, and now if you take a look at our passive icon, the left ear above his left, while he's facing us. Anyway, the left ear has like a little 2-minute with the purple eyes, and that means that you have a stack of his passive. We're going to use our ult just to avoid the damage from his ult. He gets a pull off. We're going to go ahead and use this to get some poke onto the wave, although we did a terrible job of poking the wave right there. So we are just going to run back and go ahead and back it up. We do have enough for boots.
Death will come swiftly to my enemies.
And then we're going to teleport back to the lane. We are missing a little bit of XP, but that is alright. Sobek might be ahead by just a little bit. I think he'll hit level 6 before I do. Alright, well we actually hit level 6 before Sobek.
Yo, the squad is carrying.
We're gonna move over to Totem of Ku next. So right now, pretty standard game. I would say the build is kind of how you would normally want to be building Camazotz. Attack speed boots are just really effective on him because of the cleave. It allows him to really clear lane at a much faster rate than most gods. We do have our ultimate, so we're just going to go ahead and ult out. Try to get a little bit of damage off. Sobek gets a pull. We're going to get the line attack off. We are a little weak. We're going to try to get our 2. We hit a minion. We're going to leap back in, farm up off the minions. So right now, we already have a decent amount of lifesteal and sustain from this Camazotz kit. Plus the Warrior's Blessing. Although thematically, it kind of makes sense. Camazotz is a bat, so for him to be able to lifesteal all of his health back and go lifesteal items kind of thematically makes sense. Sobek is going to get totem, but we're going to push this wave. Get a little bit of poke off onto him. We're going to move over to our blue.
Your middle tower is under attack.
We're going to use our 2 on the large minion to get the stack. And there's the stack. So on his passive, you can now see that there's 2 of the 3 things lit up.
Your right tower is under attack.
Alright. Everybody gets one, I guess.
So we do have lane advantage, but Sobek is able to just lifesteal back off of everything. We're gonna leap out. Avoid Sobek's damage. This time we didn't have to expend our ult. Sobek gets a pull. We get our 2 off. We are able to land it. We are going to want to back relatively soon. Preferably whenever our teleport is back online, so we need to hang out for one more wave. So, pretty standard solo lane matchup, I feel like.
An enemy has been
Solo lane just feels very boring. I'm very excited for the changes that they are making to it in the next update.
Thanks.
I just feel like the kill potential isn't really there. I have 400 health and I'm not worried about that. I'm Camazotz, I'm super safe and I do have my ult. But like this lane, I haven't really felt like I was going to die at any time. We're going to go ahead and back. We have our teleport and we should be able to buy into our first lifesteal item, which looks like it's going to be Soul Eater. So Soul Eater is going to give us some cooldown, some lifesteal, and a little bit of power. So we got to get it stacked before we can reap the full benefits of it. There's a Sobek clock, but we're not that concerned.
Enemy missing middle.
Two really bad misses right there, but that is okay. So we have lifesteal more than him, and he does not have any mana, so we feel very comfortable just trading autos with him.
Save yourself.
Unfortunately, he is super tanky, so we're gonna have to get him a lot weaker than he currently is to get any kill potential.
Enemy missing middle.
Got totem, now it's time to move over to the blue buff. Go ahead and pick this up and get our third stack. And unfortunately I hit a side minion, so I'm actually not going to get that third stack.
Okay?
We're going to move back over to solo lane. We have 24 stacks on our Soul Eater.
Enemy missing left.
An ally.
Let the team know that Sobek is missing. We're going to go peek his blue real quick. A Sobek without blue is going to struggle. So he probably will have to back in extra time just by us taking his blue right here.
Enemy missing left.
So Sobek still hasn't showed up, which means there he is.
You're insane.
So I don't think he bought teleport this game. I think that's why it's taking him so long to get back from lane. We jump over to Sobek dash. And now it's time to just throw basics into him. We're going to move for totem. Move back for waves. We're already at 50 stacks. We almost have this item fully stacked already.
Enemy missing middle.
Yo, the squad is carrying.
We have very little concern because of the amount of lifesteal that we have right now. We're able to kind of just basic attack him in the face and not really worry about it. So there is the anti-heal. Now I'm back to 100% healing. It is only like 3 seconds or so. There's that. We're just going to ult and go ahead and get out of here. That was a Sobek ult, so we did get him to burn that.
Enemy missing middle.
Sobek dashes under tower. He's able to just sustain. Set comes back. That was not expected.
Your left tower.
We're going to kind of keep duking. Get the 2 off. Did we survive there? No. He's able to get us the line
No
attack.
worries. This is a warm-up game, right?
So,
Alright.
I was
Everybody
thinking
gets
about
one.
going Gladiator Shield after Boots, but we were going against the Sobek, so it kind of made sense to go into Soul Eater. If we were going against the physical, I would definitely go into Gladiator Shield, and then start building into the lifesteal items. Since we see that set rotated over, and they also have a majority of their damage as physical, we're going to be going into Gladiator Shield after the Soul Eater, just because the little bit of physical defense I can pick up is going to be helpful, and that is the only lifesteal item with defense.
Your middle tower.
You're insane.
Your middle tower has been destroyed.
I guess the other one, the attack speed shield, I forget what it is called right now off the top of my head. That also has some defense and is kind of considered lifesteal. However, I think Camazotz does better off of the abilities. Sobek gets the pull. We should be able to just eat it though. There is his ultimate. We do have our ultimate. We're going to go ahead and ult to avoid the damage. And set made a rotation, so we're going to run back. Looks like Mulan is rotating. Going to help me here, Mulan? We pop a curse, because that is the second relic we went for this game. We're going to stick onto Sobek. I assume the team's going to be able to get set. And we missed everything. Our team is pushing up. Sobek's under tower, so I don't think there's much we're going to be able to do here. Hera ults. Hera is amazing. I love that god slash goddess. So now that we are grouped up, 4-man and solo, we're going to go ahead and take this tower.
Your team destroy the left enemy tower.
Fire giant!
So we are 4-man groups. We did just wipe out the left. I think we could go for the main fire, but we're going to go for the Pyromancer just to play it safe. Somebody is here, but hopefully we should be able to just burn it down. Nope, Nike was able to steal that, so that is a little unfortunate.
What a shame!
We're going to make our way over to the blue, even though there is a team fight going on. So we got our blue, and it looks like the team fight disengaged.
Go now, brothers!
So, off to kind of a rough start. The problem with going all lifesteal is, one, it can be countered pretty easily by going anti-heal. And then two, if you were to get a single lifesteal item and then build other items around it, it would feel very strong. But if you build all lifesteal, you're kind of missing some core stats. You don't have as much power as you typically would. You don't have any penetration. In fact, there's no lifesteal items that have any flat pen or percentage pen. So you're not going to be able to do as much damage to the tanks. And then if your cooldowns are long, like too long, then you don't even get to take the full advantage of the lifesteal, because you throw all of your stuff and then you're waiting for your abilities to come off of cooldown, and all you can lifesteal off of is your basic attacks. And sometimes in a team fight, that is not what you want to be doing.
Enemy missing left!
So Sobek's making a rotation. We're just going to clean up this wave. We are a little bit ahead of him in terms of level. So right here we're going to sit on a pool. This is where an enemy died. And if we sit there, we're going to be able to regenerate some health and mana. And if we sit there out of combat, we're going to regenerate the health and mana even quicker. So Sobek is all the way over by gold. We are just going to take this opportunity to get some damage onto the tower.
Everything okay?
Gonna go ahead and back out, and it looks like somebody also was coming up in the lane. Nike is able to steal the blue from me, or prevent me from stealing the blue from them. Okay, that is a Nike ult, so we are gonna ult and try to get out of here. We pop our first. And we kind of wiggle out. Wow, they just completely let me walk out. So we've got a decent amount of money. We're going to go ahead and pick up.
Enemy missing middle.
Devourer's Gauntlents. And we're not even... Yeah, okay. Bloodforge makes a lot more sense. So we're going to go into Bloodforge just because we have enough money to get it.
Alright,
And then we will finish
Everybody gets
Gladiator
one, I
Shield
guess.
in just a little bit. But getting the 75 power from Bloodforge is going to be very helpful. That's kind of the largest power spike that we can get with the Lifesteal build. So they are pretty deep onto our dual lane tier 2. We're going to see if there's anything we can do. We hit a line attack. We just got some bonus power from hitting the line attack.
You're insane!
Set goes down. So now we're gonna try to stay onto this Nike.
Your right tower.
So this is where we're supposed to strive on our lifesteal build. We're supposed to be able to just stay as close to full health as possible in this team fight. So let's see how that works out. Nike just ults. We're trying to stay onto her as much as possible. Our team is getting bopped. So now it's just me. Medusa is behind them. We're going to see if we can get them to face Medusa. So Nike is really annoying with that ability, but we are able to stay alive. We're going to need to do more than to stay alive though. We're going to need to be able to get a kill. For whatever reason, I cannot get this Nike, so it's time to just disengage. Go see if we can help the team. We are occupying two people's time, so like, hopefully our team is winning on the back end.
An enemy has been slain.
So the thorns is gonna hurt. I'm pretty weak. We're gonna see if there's anything I can do to get out of here. Use the line attack, gets me a little bit of health. Use the 2, that's gonna get me a little bit of health. We're gonna go ahead and leap out, let Hera come and clean this up. We're gonna check their purple, also lifesteal off of it a little bit. So Set is behind me, but I think we're not too concerned. Look at that lifesteal. We're gonna leap out
The
because
squad is carrying.
the lifesteal is not enough. But Medusa is able to clean up Set, and we get out. So now we're gonna go ahead and back and pick up our Gladiator shield, which we are too poor for at the moment. So we wait a little bit, we pick it up, and now we are running back to it. Hera is a little deep in dual lane. Swanus is mid, nobody's in left. So we're gonna march up mid in preparation for a team fight in the right jungle.
Out of mana.
So right now I think we're sitting at 20% cooldown from the Soul Eater in the Gladiator shield. Nobody is in mid.
Thanks.
We're gonna go ahead and take this red buff, get another stack onto our passive. So our team is kind of all over the place. We feel like we have not really grouped up all too well this game. Hare's made a good rotation or two. We're gonna see if we can do anything to the Sylvanas. Neith is a much better target. We're gonna try to stick to her. We
Alright.
We
Everybody
get
gets
one.
I guess.
Now we're gonna turn on to Set. Set gets stunned a little bit. Mulan's able to get the Set. We're gonna push up. So now we're grouped as a team. We should be able to run at them. We pop a horrific onto the Sylvanas. We're gonna stick onto this Nike. Then onto the Sylvanas. We beat the target. We're able to get back kill. And then we are also able to clean up Nike.
You're insane.
Sobek is rotating in from left. We're going to tank a little bit of the tower and then try to lifesteal all the health we just lost back. We're going to avoid the Sobek ult, but we are able to successfully get the tier 2 tower in mid.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
We miss our second attack. We're going to try to stick onto this Neith. We missed basic attack or two, so we're going to actually back it up. We're going to ult, see if we can't get this Neith, and we're able to get her. So we're going to act as a super aggressive front line. Try to push them back so where they can't even get near their Phoenix to defend it.
Out of mana.
They are pushing us back pretty effectively right here, so it is time to disengage.
Fire giant.
Gonna tussle with them. Our team is able to get the Gold Fury kill. So we're gonna rotate in, see if there's anything we can do. Mulan looks like she's in trouble. Medusa is over in the right. She needs to rotate over mid. Hera is coming up. We're going to get some poke off and just be an annoyance in the back line. Hopefully they will turn and try to fight me. And there is the surrender. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more Smite content like this, please subscribe to the channel. If you ever want to see a request, please let me know in the comments or join the Discord. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.